into line. Safari Adventures, who went to the start very early in the shades of green there. Campbell Gillies, free running type Safari Adventures, but French Opera sets off in front as they race towards the first of 12 fences. French Opera and Barry Geraghty from Safari Adventures Tramontano, and Consigliere, Safari Journey over on the far side, red-jacketed Nikola, and Tony McCoy giving Song of Songs a very clear view of the first fence at the rear of the field as French Opera and Safari Adventures disputed over the second. So on now towards the third, bit of a run to it. French Opera ran well here at the festival in March in the Grand Annual Chase, which bears Nicky Henderson, the name of Nicky Henderson's late father. It's often a race that the trainer targets, and French Opera will doubtless be back here in March, all being well. French Opera, Safari Adventures, 3 or 4 lengths to Consigliere in the headgear, then Tramontano, Nikola, the 2 stable companions, both for Nigel Twiston-Davis, Safari Journey and Song of Songs at the rear of the field. So racing uphill now towards the next, fence number 4, heading for the back straight. And French Opera and Safari Adventures with about 4 lengths on the field. Both jump it slightly right-handed, slap down the neck for French Opera. Then Consigliere in third, Tramontano right round the inside, Nikola, Safari Journey, and finally the top-weighted Song of Songs as they race downhill to the next plain one. Won't be much between the pair going into this one. Take it pretty well. Consigliere over. In fact, Song of Songs pecking on landing there at the rear of the field, picked up by McCoy. First mistake. Now the water jump. French Opera a length to Safari Adventures. Consigliere over in third. Song of Songs jumped that pretty big in last place. French Opera going off the 5-2 favourite. Second favourite in the dark blue jacket, the headgeared Consigliere, as they jump this open ditch. They all jumped that pretty well. Song of Songs a little sticky as they go towards another plain one now. This is fence number 8 of the 12. French Opera, Safari Adventures, Tramontano, Consigliere, then Nikola, Safari Journey in the checks now being scrubbed along. Song of Songs moves up on his outside as they head towards the open ditch here, and Song of Songs not totally convincing.
No, he's made 1 or 2 blunders. You know, he can make the odd mistake, and it's his first run as well, but he's close enough if he's good enough. There's no doubt about that. You know, he's got top weight, but he's not giving that much weight away to some fairly ordinary horses, I'd have said.
Song of Songs at the back of the field, but only about 7 lengths behind the leader, French Opera. As they start the run downhill, 3 fences left to jump. French Opera has made it all so far. Barry Geraghty, Nikola has improved into second, then Safari Adventures, Consigliere, Song of Songs switched to the outside by the champion jockey. In behind them, the white-faced Tramontano, and then Safari Journey as they jump 3 out. French Opera lands in front. Another mistake from Song of Songs. I think that's got him beat as they now head to the second last, and French Opera, Nikola, followed by Consigliere and Safari Journey, then Safari Adventures, Tramontano and Song of Songs over 2 out. French Opera and Nikola. Safari Journey trying to get there on the left in the white sleeves with the black armlets, chased by Consigliere. They're now rounding the final turn, and still French Opera leads the way, beating off Nikola for the time being. Then Safari Journey and Consigliere as they race towards the final fence. One more good jump will surely seal it for French Opera. Shortens up, rushes through the top, 2 lengths to Nikola. Then Safari Journey, Consigliere, they're clear as they race up the hill. French Opera, Nikola is battling on gamely in second place, 2.5 lengths to 5, but French Opera is not stopping up the hill in the hands of Barry Geraghty and scores impressively. Nikola second, third Consigliere, Safari Journey fourth, then Safari Adventures, Tramontano back behind those, and last to finish, Song of Songs back to school for him. French Opera, the 5-2 favourite and fluent winner of this PaddyPower.com handicap chase. As Nicky Henderson said before the race, left-handed tracks are just ideal for this horse, and he was ridden positively all the way by Barry Geraghty and really ran on most powerfully up the hill, even though Nikola tried very hard in second place. Here's the winning rider now with Alice.
You've not got a spot of mud on. You didn't see another horse, did you?
No, went a nice pace. The ground was on the slow side, but he did it well. maybe he'd have jumped better with company.
The question beforehand was about the ground. Did he cope with it or did he relish it?
I'd say he coped with it. Yeah, I'd say he's a better horse on better ground. But it was a good performance, good race. Nice prize.
Yeah, and the team's in flying form.
Yeah, good form, so I can go on my holidays now.
Well done.
A very measured front-running ride from Barry Geraghty to provide trainer Nicky Henderson with his 5th winner from his last 12 runners. SP4 French Opera is the 5-2 favourite. Second was number 7 Nikola at 10-1, and just for reference, your third horse was the well-backed Consigliere at 7-2.